Welcome to day 6 of Auke1993 in Great Britain. It's somewhat of a drizzle and it's kind of increasing, but I should be able to do this, I think. I remember when I showed you around the house that I think I showed you those stairs and didn't know what that led to, but then I noticed that path up there. And I was like, do those stairs lead up to that path? Well, apparently my mom has already been up there, and she invited me to come over there like 2 days ago. I did not, because I felt like I'm just gonna explore this during a vlog to get the most spontaneous reaction possible. So we're walking up here under the leaves, seeing the house over there now. It really isn't the nicest weather. I remember when we were hiking yesterday, most of the time there was a slight drizzle, but luckily it was never really true rain. It was a light drizzle, became a little heavier drizzle. It's not really rain that it becomes annoying. Over there I can see some more stuff. Low-hanging leaves, although this... Now I see. Yeah, my mom was right. There's a little grass field here, which I did not expect. A picnic table. And a washing rack. You can put your wash on. And there's a door to something. Do I dare to open the door? There's a tiger or a crocodile behind it. Doesn't open that way. This doesn't really want to move either. Looks like it doesn't open. Looks like we're not going to find out whether there's a tiger or a crocodile behind there. Yeah, short little thing. Watched some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, as I said in the previous vlog. Up till now we've seen... well, up till yesterday it was Tanya against Bastion. We just saw Jaden beat her. And then Jaden fought some kind of marine captain kind of guy who wasn't a Shadow Rider. He was just someone who wanted Jaden like to join his crew, which he obviously didn't accept. But the thing is, there was one thing that Jaden said, and now I need to really think about what he said. I could always look it up again on the internet, like anime44.com or whatever anime site. I need to find the English dub of GX of that specific episode, because Jaden said something that I really liked. Oh yeah, because the card text on Elemental Hero Thunder Giant, which is Elemental Hero Clayman plus Elemental Hero Sparkman, it's slightly different. Instead of having to discard a card to destroy a monster, just as soon as it's summoned, it destroys a monster with lower attack. In the anime anyway. So Jaden summons that, and he says, okay, Thunder Giant's effects, I'm going to destroy your Orca, because that's what the captain had as a monster out at that time. So the captain was like, wait, what? How did you do that? Or how did you know? By reading the card. And I'm like, yes, I like that one. Because I've said it before, and I've said it a good amount of times on Dueling Network and on the Dueling Network forums. So many admin problems. Like, when people call for an admin, so many of them. I'm not going to give an exact number because I haven't kept count at all, but so many admin calls could have just been solved if people would just properly read the card. It doesn't say destroy, then it doesn't destroy. Like, that's one of those things. It says sent to graveyard. Does that mean it's destroyed? No, because it doesn't say destroy. Fact. And there's a lot of other possible examples to give there. But Jaden gave, like, I didn't remember that quite. I know that I watched GX in English, except for the final season, which was never dubbed. So, that one I watched in Japanese. But I watched everything in English, and I didn't remember that part specifically, but now I'll definitely do. Jaden said, by reading the card. And that's what a lot of people on DN should do. Not saying that a lot of people in DN are stupid, there's also loads of smart people and amazing duelists, and people can make a mistake. Like if there's something on the card that you just missed, I even make that mistake. Like the fact that on the baby dragon rulers, let's say Burner, you summon Blaster through Burner's effect. Blaster can't attack that turn. I sometimes forget that. And I'm like, Blaster, direct attack. And the opponent's like, no you can't. Why? Because it's on the card of Burner. Oh, yeah. In that sense, yeah. I didn't read the card properly. Well, I did read the card properly, I just didn't remember it. Because I hadn't read it. I thought I remembered the full effect, I just didn't remember the full thing of it. And I didn't go into a discussion like, no, that wasn't the case, like some people do. They'll be like, no, I can attack. Well, it's specifically on the card of Burner. Like, those kind of issues happen, but if you can just solve it by just pointing it out so like it's right there on the card, done. Next, you can move on to the duel. But it's going to be a problem if people then call an admin because they just won't admit that they're wrong. It says specifically on Burner, the summon monster cannot attack this turn. Then don't attack. I noticed that this has pretty much become a duel vlog. Well, it's a regular vlog, I just happened to have a lot to say about Yu-Gi-Oh! So sorry about the people who came for a regular vlog, I guess. We just were home and did some stuff, watched some TV, watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And my parents are out to the beach now, although with this winter I don't expect that to happen. They'll probably just go to the shop, buy a few new things like new bread and milk, like some basic stuff and some other treats possibly. There's some really nice custard. Like I like to have custard as dessert. So they have special kind of custard here. That's the annoying thing about rain. Not really good for the screen. But yeah, my parents usually on vacation they buy me, especially my mom, she buys me custard. And that is not fun because it's white smoke. Otherwise I would have been afraid. But yeah, I really like custard, and my mom bought some for me. I believe it was 2 days ago that she and my brother went to the shop. They bought custard, and I got it yesterday for dessert, and it was really, really good. And I was very happy with it, so I would be very surprised if she would not buy some more for me, because I just really like it. Currently day 6, as I said in the beginning. Just gonna do some more stuff. My brother and I are just gonna stay home. We played Uno earlier. Best of, like with all 4 of us, my parents, my brother and I. Who would be the winner, like the first one to win 3 games. My father won the first one. I almost won the second one, but my brother got that one. Then my mom, like in the 3rd game, it was quite funny. My brother had 1 card left. My mom had 1 card left. My brother as well. My dad had 2 cards left, and I had 5. And then I had 6 because I couldn't play. I had to draw a new card. At one point I had 7, and then they all had 2 because they couldn't play either because it was just a color that they didn't have. And then eventually my mom could have finished and won, but then my brother played the card that trades hands with her. And then my mom couldn't play, and then my brother couldn't play because my dad changed the color. And eventually no one could play but me. Then I can suddenly play a lot, and then suddenly I had 2, and they all had like 6. And then I won, and that was fun. I got game 3, and it was exciting, but I got game 4, and then I also got game 5. Because it was always, like in both game 4 and game 5, it was me and my brother both having 1 card left. My brother's turn came before mine. Let's say it was like, there was yellow, like a yellow something in game 4, and I had a yellow 3, I believe. But then my mom changed the color to red. I'm like, oh no, I don't have red. I only have a yellow. I had like yellow 5 or something. But it was now a red 3. So now I needed my brother to play the yellow 3 to make a yellow again so I could play. He couldn't actually play because he didn't have what was on the field right then, like the number or the color. So he drew a card and he got the yellow 3 and he played it and I could play and I won. Same situation the game after, different color. I believe I needed green at the time. It was green for a while and I could just play, and then it would change to blue, I believe, and then my mother couldn't play. Then my brother also had 1 left. I was like, you can't finish? Nope, he didn't have green, drew a card, played the same number as was on the field but changed it back to green, and I could play my final card, and then I won game 3, and then I won everything. Yes. Then we were pretty much done. In the last 2 games, in every game we continued until like we had a first place, second place, third place. Although we only really, for scores, we only really look at first place. But we continued until we had first, second, third, fourth. And my brother and my father in both game 4 and 5 kept playing for a long time because they both had like 2 cards left, and then they were both at like 6 or 7 because they just couldn't play. And then they were like combo with draw 2 cards, draw 2 cards, skip turn, skip turn, skip turn, skip turn. And there was like, that took so long. I was able to get like lunch during one of those long games that they played. And then I was able to get some extra milk later. And now the drizzle's becoming a little heavier. I am going inside. I'm going to end this vlog here. I'm going to see you probably on day 7, maybe later on day 6 today, if I have something interesting. But probably it's going to be day 7 that I see you again. Bye.